Hey, what's going on? This is Sashawn. I'm one of the co-founders of SRVE'd today. Welcome to SRVE'd Volume 3, Battle of the Women Chefs. So just to get started, today it's a cooking competition in celebration of Women's History Month where two chefs battle it out in the kitchen. The chefs will be given 1 hour to compete and plate their dish. After the hour is up, you, the viewers, will get a chance to go ahead and say who the winner is. So before we get started, let me go ahead and introduce you to the chefs that we have going on today. We have Chef Haydee, and we have Chef Haydee coming up. Hey, there she is. What up, Chef? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. These are my kids, my biggest fans. Say hi. Here. What's up?
He brought the family. I love it. I love it.
And yeah, they're my biggest fans.
So how long you been cooking for, Chef?
I've been cooking all my life, but as a professional private chef, 8 years.
Nice. Hey, are you planning on bringing it today or what?
Yo, she don't know what she got with her. Ooh, I'm gonna bring all the heat.
So who's getting served? So you're not getting served. She's getting served.
Yo, she getting served.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'd love to hear what the next chef have to say then. Let me go ahead and introduce our next chef, Chef Paige.
Hello.
Chef Paige, I see the battle has already started happening from Chef Haydee. She's already talking, saying you're gonna get served. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the rest of the world that's watching? And, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I am Paige Murtaugh from Los Angeles. I am a personal chef. I've been a chef for 2 years, but I've been training, doing pop-ups, and working for a plant-based school of home cooking for about 5 years. And Chef Haydee, it's great to meet you. Hello, kids. And I heard what you said. And you know what? I hope you do serve me because I get a big appetite. So let's get it.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you said your hellos. So the way that the competition will begin, we'll do a flip of the coin. And since Chef Haydee, you've been around a little bit longer working with SRVE'd, I'm gonna let you go ahead and choose heads or tails.
Yo, let's go with tails.
Tails it is. So you get to choose the dish. What dish are you choosing today?
We're gonna go with lamb chops today.
Oh, okay.
All right. You want to chop it up today? Okay.
All right. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put an hour on the clock, and we're gonna get started. So, are y'all ready?
Ready spaghetti. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Talk to my production team over there. We ready to go? Think we're ready to go. All right, guys. Clock is starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get served.
All right.
Oh man. Okay, so what you cooking, girl? What you making?
I'm about to make some lamb chops. No, I was about to ask you, why did you choose lamb chops?
Honestly, I don't even know. It was just literally something I've been making lamb chops a lot more lately, and I was just like, fuck it, lamb chops it is,
Fuck it.
and that was the continued dinner tonight too.
All right.
So I'm using the competition to feed my kids. Oh man.
I can get down with lamb chops. I think they're a little bougie, a little kind of sucking on the bone, little finger food, but they're delicious. So let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my lamb chops in homage to my grandmother, Chonita's lamb chops. She is a native Californian from what is called Alta California, which is the California before the Mexican-American War split off California and what is now Mexico. So these are an homage to her. I'm going to use some flavors that are inspired by Mexico and also some California ingredients.
Okay.
All right.
Two. I'm honestly winging this as I go. I find it that I cook better when I have a half-ass plan, and I like to cook with whatever the hell is in my kitchen,
Yep.
and kind of just use it like that. So I had some blood oranges.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
yes.
use these blood oranges, and I'm gonna make a different type of like an Alfredo sauce, but I'm gonna make a blood orange Alfredo sauce and use that on my pasta dish, and just something different. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'm kind of shit out of luck.
Sounds good.
This is literally the first time that I did this, so I really hope this goes good. Cause yeah.
It will. It sounds like you trust yourself. You know you cook good food.
Yeah. I cooked in so many kitchens. It's freaking ridiculous. But I'll tell you right now, the best place that I've ever cooked was actually in Afghanistan. There was a broken up company, and we traded in like boots for chickens and all these things. And long story short, we ended up doing a whole bunch of barbecues to lower the suicide rate over there. And it happened in 2012. And I found out that it's still going on to this day. So it's one of like my biggest accomplishments, cooking in the middle of a goddamn sandstorm. So where did you go at as far as doing your comedian?
Oh, my past life. I started comedy doing improv, studying at the Groundlings, which is like one of the more well-known schools out here in Los Angeles. And then, I just always kind of wanted to do stand-up comedy. And, well, I find that in my life, the things that I say that I want to do happen. So I got to do stand-up comedy for a little bit. And I think that just gave me the confidence to just do something like this, just get in front of camera and just talk and let life happen. So that's a little bit of that.
What I know you said you're doing Mexican. What's your flavor profile for that?
Yeah, right now I'm doing a marinade for the chops, which is some orange juice, cumin, and I'm just gonna let that soak for a bit. I'm going to cook some cotija grits and an orange guajillo salsa and some little garden gifts because we're in springtime, so things are like popping off here. I'm at the Birdhouse, which is a community garden arts and ecology center in like right under the Hollywood sign. And I have my guajillo here. I'm gonna de-seed these. I'm gonna keep some of the seeds. But I like guajillo chili because they're sweet. Let me get my compost.
Yo, I'm looking at the screen right now, and I see that my background is mad gully, and you are like mad all bright, sunshine, rainbows. This is like so like opposite.
Well, they say opposites, complement. So there we go.
Girl, I ain't trying to compliment you. I'm trying to win this.
You said what?
I'm not trying to compliment you. I'm trying to win this.
Complement with an E.
Oh,
a little different.
Damn, look at you. I'll take it back, girl. I'll take it back.
All right.
So I had this stovetop here, but yo, it just literally broke. So I'm using my actual stove in the back. So sorry, guys. So I'm at. Have you ever been to New York?
You say what?
You ever been to New York?
I went there for 1 day, so that doesn't count. What kind of food did you grow up eating, cooking, tasting in New York?
Yo, a lot of plátanos. A lot of plátanos. And my mom, I grew up in like a 3-bedroom with 10 people. You know, my mom did the best she could, and it was crazy because even though we were so poor, everybody would listen to the house to eat. So that was one of the moments that I realized, like, oh, food really brings people together. And I think I just fell in love with that. The fact that whether you're man, whether your tia stole $20 from your sack drawer, or I don't know, or someone took the last piece of chicken or something, the next day everybody comes to your house and eats, and then like all the problems go away.
Yep. That connection through food. I think that a lot of times when we think about food, we think, what are the nutritional benefits for me? But it's like, well, what are the circumstances around food? How is it grown? How is it distributed? Who has access to it? And what does it mean to every person and culture?
Yeah. There's a lot of fat ass people walking around that only eat Mickey D's. But you know what? That's all they can afford. So if they want people to look better, and then they should go to the prices. These goddamn blood oranges that cost like $4.
You know, things are not always as they seem. I believe it was Chris Newman of Sylvan Aqua Farms who brought up a good point about McDonald's that I heard. And it was that they're kind of providing a social service for people who might not otherwise have like a safe place to hang out with that's clean and they have food. So it shifted my perspective on McDonald's for sure when I heard that.
Oh, yeah? I never heard that, but that's good to know.
Yeah. I've learned to like stop hating on things because sometimes I get new information and I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know.
I have, I'm cooking my lamb chops and duck fat.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm pretty hyped. And then I decided for the cheese, I'm actually going to do some triple cream brie cheese and some fresh Asiago and a little bit of truffle butter. Put that with the blood orange, a little bit of honey. Kind of just call it a day.
Yum.
So, yeah. Like I said, like I like to cook whatever's in my house. because that prevents me from spending more money. And when you have kids, you need every penny you can freaking save.
And it's a fun challenge to just go through whatever you have. I mean, I feel like that might be the scary point about cooking that a lot of people feel is, I don't know what to make. It's like, well, just go to your pantry. What do you have? What's in season? Like what you're doing with cooking with the blood oranges. And that truffle butter? Damn, that sounds good.
Yeah. I didn't even realize I had truffle butter until I looked in my fridge and I was like, oh snap, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah.
But yo, this Alfredo sauce is pretty on point, girl. Like, yo, si tú estabas aquí, I'm gonna tell you, yo, this is bomb. Yo, Kat, you wanna taste? Come on here and taste it. Get yourself a spoon, look it in there, and try it. And tell people how much you love it. Don't be looking all up in there. Alright, now taste it. That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She ain't saying nothing, but the look said it all.
Need your
I'm almost
tasters.
done, girl.
Let's see.
I don't know about you, but I'm almost done. Where you at with your dish, girl?
I'm just having my salsa. I'm just rehydrating the chili. I put some aromatics like garlic and cilantro in there. I'm just gonna boil that for like 5 minutes and then toss it in the blender. I want to still preserve some of its red coloring. I'm gonna try to prevent it from going brown. And yeah.
Well, I'm almost done. So
You say you're almost done?
yeah,
Nice.
I told you, like I'm pretty like.
He is ready.
And again, I gotta feed my kids. So even though this is live and I still got things to do, my kids.
Oh yeah.
If they hungry, stay hungry. So. Yeah.
Do your kids have an affinity for food because they have a chef for a mom?
So most people think that, but sometimes I'll give them like really bomb food and they'll be like, oh, and I'm like, oh hell no. And I get very offended when my kids or like my loved ones don't like my food. Like perfect example. I remember this one day I told my father I'll cook for him and I made him like homemade sushi. Yo, you know what he said to me? He was like, yo, Haydee, this rice ain't even cooked. It's freaking cold. The fish ain't cooked. Yo, he ended up deep frying it and ate it with plantain salami.
I wish I could hear you a little better. I don't have ear pods. But what I think you said is that you were cooking for your dad and the rice was a little al dente or something?
No, yeah. He went ham on me. He was saying how that the fish is not cooked and that the rice is cold. And I was like, oh hell no. So I never cooked for him again.
Oh shit.
Hey, chefs.
Yeah.
So I see that Haydee, you went ahead and you were talking about family, and you brought in your family. That's kind of a little secret weapon to go ahead and do against Paige, don't you think?
Yeah.
You know, a little bias there, but you know what I would love to know, I think most of the viewers would like to know, is why do you cook in duck fat? What makes duck fat so much better to cook with than, you know, any other fat that's out there?
Honestly, duck is the shit. It just gives everything such a richer flavor, more gold. Like it's just more mouth watering. You just add flavor on top of flavor on top of flavor. And you know, sad to say sometimes that's fat. So I had duck fat in there. I had a little bit of truffle butter in there, some garlic, some porcini. It was, if you could smell this, yo, it smelled very good.
Yeah. And Chef Paige, how do you feel about that? So she's over here using secret ingredients like duck fat.
Well, it's not so secret since she said it, but that sounds fucking delicious. Like, do it.
Yeah. How are you going to combat against that? What are you bringing to this table?
I'm bringing garden fresh ingredients that I just sourced a little bit before, and I'm thinking of ways to incorporate them. So I'm bringing that garden to table goodness. But she got me on that duck fat. I can't lie.
Yes, but you are literally right now at the garden that you picked your own vegetables at. So that has to be able to give you a little extra edge right there, right? Freshness is key, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's got her family, and that's so integral to this whole experience. And we have our plant family here and lots of families surrounding us. So I love that both of our families get to be in this.
Okay.
I wish my mom lived a little closer. She's in Spain, but she might be watching. But it's like 1 a.m. there.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know you're coming up on 15 minutes in. I know Shady. I said Shady. Haydee. I know Haydee. I know Haydee. You went ahead and said you're almost done here. So I'm gonna get out your hair. I may join y'all a little bit later, but good luck with everything. And I'd love to hear something about, since we're celebrating Women's History Month today, anything about women that's out there that's really leading the way, especially in the chef industry, or any other industry that may have been impactful for you.
I think this month is very important. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. I don't know if y'all been seeing the news with the president change and the economy, but it's time that people start to really realize what they have. I've been into third world countries. I've seen what true suffering is, and people think that in America they're suffering because they don't have freaking toilet paper. And it's so sad, but I think that people should stand up, especially women, and get their names out there in male dominated careers like private chefs. You have no idea how many of my clients are always like, "Oh, you're the chef?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the chef." And it's always something with them. It's always something, my age, the fact that I'm a woman, and it's always something. So I think it's important that women stand up, get their voices heard, and really make sure that their message, especially if it's a positive message, gets across. Like women didn't have that many rights, and as the decades, we started getting even more and more. I think we should start taking advantage of that and really stand up for something that we truly believe in and something that would truly make an impact in this world.
I missed most of that because I was blending, so I muted myself. Blending my salsa. But standing up for what you believe in, I've been apprenticing at this restaurant called Finnekite with Chef Min Fan from Porridge and Puffs. And sorry, salsa going in. And she really set the tone for what a workplace is going to be like at her kitchen, so there's no mistake. She says sexism isn't tolerated, racism isn't tolerated. We can joke, but if I hear of anyone saying any fucked up shit, that it's not going to fly. So that creates a sense of, at least from my kind of outsider perspective looking in, just a sense of safety. I don't feel any weird bullshit. And so now she just officially asked me to be on staff as well, so I get to be a cook at that restaurant. So I feel kind of blessed to have only known what it's like to work under an amazing female executive chef at a restaurant. This is my first restaurant job.
It's pretty cool. Well, I don't know about you, girl, but I started plating, so
You started.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm
I
going to
started
this whole
plating.
hour, but we can talk.
I know.
Feed your kids, you know, do what you need to do.
I'm always psyching myself up, like, oh my god, I haven't got enough time. And then I stay always like, I'm always over prepared. So even when we were doing this, I made sure that everything was like mise en place and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, an hour. And then I always look back and be like, damn, what the hell am I gonna do? Watch Netflix? Like, yo, Ty, you want to taste it? All right, come on, taste it.
You can make something else.
I know, right? Get a fork. All right. Take that piece right there. Yeah. Where the heck is Denise? No. So I have another kid. Obviously, you know you saw her. You gotta tell everybody. Show that face and show it how good it was. Tell them how the bomb.com it is. No? It's like outer space. Outer space. You heard it here first by one of my daughters.
Is good. Pass the test.
Yeah.
All right. I'm about to just add some more flavoring to my salsa. I'm going to do a little shot of tequila here. Just to add some smokiness. All the smokiness. And a little bit of orange juice to get some sweetness, some sweet tang.
Got a little bit of, finish it off with that. Instead of using like lemon juice for my sauce, I stayed with the whole blood orange concept. Just because it made more sense. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm mad bougie when it comes to like plating.
All right, let's get it.
Like, like plating is like that's my thing right there. Like, if I can't plate, it's gonna be like, it's like I have to.
Love it. So, why cooking over a different path right now, at least?
Did you trim? Are you using it with the bone in?
Hey, Haydee. So we have a question. We have a question from Instagram Live from H. Collado, 1987. She is asking, what is your favorite food to cook and why?
Burgers. I love to cook me some burgers. My sister, I made her a burger. It was a bison burger, and it's stuffed with black truffle gouda. I made a garlic aioli. I did a papaya coleslaw, baked the fresh bread. It was a brioche rosemary bread. And then I did a little bit of rosemary butter. And then I remember my sister just being like, oh my God, it was so good. And I made that burger actually for Peyton Manning a few years back, when literally the day that he had injured his leg. And I just fell in love with making burgers because it was something that was so simple, and I love making it look so different and out of the element.
Nice. What about you, Paige? What's your favorite thing to make and why?
You know, I like to make whatever I have around me. I just kind of go with whatever looks good at the market, and what's in season. But what do I love to cook? Eggs. I like to do tortilla española. My family is Spanish, so that was a dish that I ate growing up. good frittata, just keeping it simple. Like simple ingredients done well.
Nice.
But I could get down with burgers all day.
Yo, so
Obviously.
I just started doing burgers myself, and I can't compare it to y'all, but I did a 1920s burger, which is cooked in duck fat, beef fat, pork fat, fried, American cheese on top, pour the oil on it, melted in on a brioche bun with nothing but pickles and mustard. Hands down, amazing. But I would love to one day maybe just do a little burger competition with y'all and see which one of y'all make the burgers, right? Which one will kill it on the burgers next time? And I see Haydee over here is she's garnishing her dish right now. So like, I didn't even see you cook the lamb.
Yeah, I cooked it. I told you. I literally just said, yo, the stove in the front, it has no more gas. It freaking died. So I had to go to the back and use it. So yes.
Paige, are you nervous? She's almost done here, and it's not even 30 minutes in yet.
No, I mean, I'm feeling the hour. I'm not nervous. I'm gonna make it in under an hour.
Okay. Well,
All good.
I'm gonna let y'all get back to each other. I don't know if y'all know, but Chef Paige in her previous life was a comedian. So maybe we'll get lucky to hear some of her.
They have already been informed.
They're informed, okay.
The founder of the Birdhouse, the organization that I'm at right now, he's just come, and John Liu. Hi, John Liu. Some very important people in the arts and ecology space, and I want them to like come on camera. Can y'all come on camera and entertain these people for just tell them what you're all about?
You got set for
We'll do a pub for the Birdhouse. It's cool. As long as I get some vegetables, some herbs once in a while.
Listen, I made you pesto the other day.
Yeah, I got the pesto the other day. Exactly.
All right.
Well, I'll let y'all do the introduction.
Guys, I wanted to introduce you to two very special people. This is John Liu. He is an ecologist up to amazing things with ecosystem restoration. And a real life wizard, John Allen, who is the founder of this place. You guys are kind of hopping into a chef battle. We're live on Instagram right now. But if you could just like say what your goal here is with the Birdhouse and like one thought on how food ties into community and then where they can find you. And I'm going to just keep doing
How can anybody do ecosystem restoration without having fun and food and music?
Is he in? Yeah, okay. That's right.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing here. And y'all invited. Where is everyone?
I have not all over the world. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm battling Chef Haydee. She's from New York. But she's in Long Beach. She said, who's that?
Well, the competition is stiff here, y'all. I can tell. This is looking good.
Thanks.
And smelling good too.
I'm on that like kind of low and slow, you know. Chef Haydee's already done.
Let's go there and eat.
Yeah, right. They're on their way right now. Save some.
We'll be back.
Hey, Chef Paige, since you got them there, why don't they try the sauce and tell me if the sauce tastes good?
Wait, let me last touches and then we're gonna shove some in John's mouth here. I made an orange guajillo salsa. You want to taste it?
Guajillo.
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 The chili. Yo.
Here.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yo, so the camera froze on my end, but yeah, I'm gonna get closer so you guys can see my dish, okay?
My friend Cameron would love this.
Your friend Cameron would love this.
He likes the peppery stuff. That's nice. Very sweet and peppery. Not very sweet. Medium sweet.
Medium sweet. Because I put that Birdhouse honey, yo. This honey came from this garden right here. The bees ate all the flowers around here. So I just added that in. So that's what that sweet element is.
Stiff competition. Absolutely.
Hey,
This
wait
is
a
like the
minute.
best timing ever.
If it's not interrupting too much, I think you all should get a chance to know John D. Liu here for a second.
Take it away. I'm busy.
So John
Haydee, we
D.
saw it.
John D. Lou here has started a movement called the Ecosystem Restoration Camp Movement, which has got, at this point, 40 camps across the nation.
40 camps, and just added some more in 6 continents around the world.
There you go. So if you haven't heard of it before, you will soon. Wherever there's food to be found, there will be ecosystem restoration too.
Damn straight.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
That was the perfect timing. I'll give you guys some when I'm done. I'll give you guys a plate.
Stay safe.
And you can find them at the Birdhouse at thebirdhouse.org and
Ecosystemrestorationcamps.org.
ecosystemrestorationcamps.org. If this type of work calls to you, being connected with food, people, arts, all that. Okay, thank you. Back to cooking.
So we see Haydee. Haydee is already plated. So
she ready.
Haydee, let's go ahead and show the viewers one more time what your dish looks like. All right.
So I'm gonna show you guys. You gotta make sure you let me know to the left, to the right.
Tilt it in just a little bit. Tilt it towards the camera a little bit. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice.
I'm really big on colors. I'm really big on using what I have in the house. This right here, this is a walnut and cherry sourdough bread that my friend Sean made, and I just had a piece, so I figured why not. But yeah, I'm all about.
Can the viewers book you anywhere to get this dish?
You can call me, you can text me, or even better, just go on the Surf app, and look for me, Chef Paige, and then just hire me right there. My bad, I left something on the stove. And just let me know what's up, and I'll make sure I'll make this. If you want it with cannabis, I can do that too. I'm getting into a little bit more molecular gastronomy also. And I'm literally right now cooking for my kids. So again, they don't care that I'm doing this. They just all they know is that they're hungry.
Well, I appreciate it, Haydee. So Chef Paige, how much time do you have left? When do you think you'll be ready with yours? How you feeling?
I timed this for the whole hour. So let's see. I'd say before 5 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we're very excited to see your final dish. I think Haydee's probably going to be over there, probably taking a drink or hanging out or doing something.
Yeah. I'm chilling.
Maybe she'll have something funny to say. I don't know.
I can give like a bachata lesson or something.
There you go. If you win, you can serve her with some music. You can serve her with some dancing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm about to start cooking the chops and the grits. I've got another seasoning for my chops. I did a blend of some cacao and some triseke chili. It's from New Mexico that Cameron grew here at the Birdhouse from last season.
I think the reason why I'm always so fast and cooking, I think honestly is mostly because I always have to do something. If it wasn't me being in the military, I gotta be up at 5 a.m. So I gotta make sure that all my stuff gets done. Or, oh man, if I don't finish this dinner and plate it by this time, that I can't tuck my kids in at night. So I think I never realized how fast I was getting until I will be in client's home and be like, hey, I need 4 hours. And then I'll be done in 1. And then I would literally be in my car watching Netflix, waiting for the family, to come in so that I can, finish and plate. So it's a curse and it's a blessing because at least you know that it's going to get done. But then at the same time, I'm just like twirling with my fingers, just like waiting for the full hour, But You know, I take this rather than not finish on time any day. So I think I'm really good
So
here.
you know, we know that you have a military background, right? And you know, with the Marines, and I know you did some work over there, especially, and you started some stuff. Woo! We see Chef Paige. Okay, Chef Paige, we see your stuff.
Hey now,
Ooh, we see your food.
turning up the heat, baby.
So, Haydee, you know,
Yeah.
we were just talking about how we know a little bit about your service record. Thank you for serving and in the military. And we also know that you were doing some major work out there with some food for like the needy, right? Or for suicide prevention, right?
Yeah, so the suicide this literally started because I noticed that everyone was cursing. Like every 2 seconds it would be a curse word. And all I could think about was how anytime something went wrong, my mom would cook and like everything would stop. You know, like everything would just be chill. So I literally remember just putting a swear jar on and then be like, hey, here you go. You swear you put 50 cents or $1. I ended up making like $3,000 and within like a week. And I put that money, I gave it to my sister back home in New York at the time, named Haydee. Yo, shout out Haydee. And she sent me, her and my mom sent me like rice, plantains. They sent me a whole bunch of Goya products, all the seasonings. And then we traded in like boots and we made tables and chairs, you know, and we traded it in Afghanistan for meat. So we took these oil tanks, split them down the middle, and we turned them into barbecue pits, and then we just put it on top of some a blown up Humvee that was about to get destroyed. And I had told them, I was like, oh no, just keep it here, like I can use it. Long story short, the suicide rate actually went down drastically from to like almost like 70 something percent within like 2 months. And people were trying to figure out how the suicide kind of went down. And it was because everyone in Afghanistan that was in the military knew about the barbecue. So in the barbecue, there'll be a tip jar. That way I can give the money to my parents and they could send me more food. And there was we stole chem lights from the flight path, which you cannot do because then you didn't know it.
So, you're basically saying to us right now that people just need to eat.
Yes.
They'll be a little bit happy. They'll be a little bit happier with some really good food.
Yeah, you know, and there was a guy he was in Afghanistan for a year. You know what that's like, being a year away from your kids, your mom, civilization. Like that's freaking ridiculous. Like that's a full year of just being in a war zone and just being away from everything you love because you decided to do it selfishly. And he had DJ equipment, so he brought his DJ equipment to the barbecue, so we had music. And look, till this day, and they still have it on. Somebody always takes it over. Somebody that knows how to cook, somebody that has a passion, they take over it, and it's still going on. So from 2012 to now, it's still going on strong. So I'm pretty happy about that.
That's amazing. Let's check back in with Paige and see how she's doing over there real fast. Woo, that looks beautiful.
We got these chops. They're almost ready to come off the fire. Just stirring up some rapidito grits with some tortilla.
So my kids is gonna eat good tonight. That's all I know.
Well, make sure you definitely take a picture of that before they eat that thing.
Oh, I'm literally.
Oh, damn, they're just waiting at the gates, huh?
I'm, as we speak, literally making 2 more plates. Oh my gosh. So Sean, since you're the host, what makes Serve so dope?
Oh, we'll definitely show that. You know what I'm gonna do first though? I'm gonna go ahead and queue up a video so people that's viewing right now can go ahead and see what Serve does and how they could go ahead and book both of y'all chefs
Yeah,
with
let
just
them
a
know.
simple push of a button. Okay, so here we go, guys. There we go. So just let everybody know, if y'all would love to book Chef Paige or Chef Haydee, definitely go to www.serve.co. You can also download the app at the Apple Store or the Play Store for Android. So we're coming up on some time here. Time check right now.
We good.
Okay.
Okay. Yo, Sam,
I'm about to plate up right now.
go get me 2 of those plates in the balcony. Yeah, over there. So, yeah, I found this pretty dope
That's good.
pepper shaker, a pepper grinder, and it has like pink peppercorn. It has like a whole bunch of different kinds. I freaking love it.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's hear a little bit from the comments that we have going here. Who do y'all think is going to win this? Chef Haydee is already plated and done.
Hey,
Chef Paige she's starting to plate. So who do y'all think is going to get served today? We'll be checking in the comments from our live stream here, and please dial it in.
yes, thank you. So who's the public going for?
Okay. So far as the tie, ladies, it's coming in. All these are coming in. They both look fantastic. I guess when we see the final product of Paige, we'll know with these comments.
All right, let me get to that product. Hold up. Just putting some garnish on the plate now. We have some beautiful spring pea tendrils. Let's see where they want to go.
Yo, really quick for everybody out there, I highly recommend getting some herbs from the supermarket. It's a trick. A lot of chefs use put some butter, get some herbs, you know, and then you want to taste it.
Nice.
Um,
Hey, Chef Haydee, I have a question from one of the viewers out there from Chef Anthony. The question for you is, what's the most challenging ingredient that you had to prepare?
oh, yeah, that's hard. That's really hard to answer, honestly. The only reason it's so hard is because I think everything is challenging. You know, even as simple as a piece of chicken. Like, only because sometimes you can make it completely into a different animal. But if I had to pick, it'll be shortbread. I don't know if anybody's familiar with shortbread, but shortbread is actually from the chicken. I forgot if it's the liver or something. I forgot what it is, but if you don't cook it right, it's just like mushy meat. So shortbread is actually like my kryptonite. If I had to say something.
All
What
right.
about you, Paige?
What's the hardest thing?
Yeah, that you have ever had to, what's the hardest ingredient you ever had to prepare?
The hardest ingredient?
Or cook?
I mean, I've fucked up so many times, so I'm just trying to go through my Rolodex. Oh. Camera says I overcook the noodles sometimes. My partner's here. So maybe it's pasta.
Yeah. So I see that the dish looks like it is ready. Let's see that.
That what?
Okay.
But can you see?
Yeah, we can see it.
So,
Yeah, we can see it.
all right. I wish you could see it better. But we'll send you a picture.
All right.
So we got our lamb chops with cacao and triseca chili seasoning, some orange guajillo salsa with a little splash of tequila, and some cotija grits and some garden garnishes.
You know what you could do? You could go ahead and put the camera back in place, and then take your dish over to B cam and show it underneath there.
Oh yeah. All right. Let me wheel this out of the way.
Haydee, let's see your dish. Let's put your dish up. Let's compare both of them side by side here.
Of course.
I wish I could see hers.
Frozen on my end, so you gotta tell me. Right here? Is that good? Is that a good shot for you?
I mean, keep on going in the frame a little bit more. A little bit more. Keep on. There we go. And now we can see it. Yep. That looks beautiful. We're going to keep it there for 1 sec. We're going to go back in live. Instagram live went down for a second. So we're going right back in it. There we go. Perfect. All right. So viewers out there, please go ahead. We're going to do a post in Instagram on serve.la. So SRVE.la. Go ahead and vote for your chef and say which chef went ahead and got served. So the winner is the person serving. Chefs, I definitely appreciate everything that you have done today. Any closing thoughts? Any closing words? Who do you think won between both of these?
Yeah, I don't know, because she has a lot of components. She's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You know, she had a little salsa mix. I'm more straight to the point. Give me my dish. I want the flavors. Basic. Let's go. So it's kind of hard, but because I'm selfish, it's me. It's me. I am the winner.
So, Paige, did you get served?
Absolutely not, sir. Wait, do I go back to A?
Yep.
All right. I feel full, but I did not get served. Chef Haydee, I'm sure yours is delicious. All the ingredients that you found in your kitchen sound so fucking good. And it was really fun to get to cook with you, but not. So thank you. And thank you to Sir for having me. I think I won because it's just fucking food art and it's beautiful and I love it. And I love the chops. And this is dedicated to my grandmother, Chonita. Chonita's lamb chops.
Nah. So because you got a dedication, you won. Well, I dedicate mine to my fans and my family. There you go.
Right, there you go. Y'all both did an amazing job today. Once again, for all the viewers out there, for all the viewers out there, definitely come visit us at serve.la on Instagram and vote. Also, if you ever want a chef, go to www.serve.co. Download the app at the Apple Store. Download it at the Play Store. Get your chef at a push of a button. Thank y'all for joining us. We're going to end with a nice little commercial for y'all once again. And ladies, good job.
Bye. Thank you, Serve, and thank you, Chef.
Yep.
Bye, guys.